Hey guys, welcome back to TBS Skylabs. So we're currently working through our syllabus here. We just finished totaling, so we're now going to move on to counting. And let's see how we do this. So I'm going to actually just steal my array from my other program. So I had a bunch of accounts that I'm going to then use over in my counting program. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 accounts. Again, it seems a bit redundant, but again, if we had lots and lots of things, it maybe makes more sense. I want to know how many accounts I have. So effectively, this is going to do exactly the same as what then my accounts would give me. Yeah, so in theory, you could make this into a function, and then you could have your own length function, which could be kind of fun. If you're that way inclined. So this time I'm going to have a count, and count is going to be an integer that starts at 0, which keeps track of how many accounts I have counted. So again, it's going to seem really familiar to what you did the last time, because it's going to look almost the same. I'm going to do for x in range 0 to the number of accounts, in this case 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Somewhat redundant at this point, because we already know there's 5 because we counted them. Again, in real life, you'd maybe do len or something, but we'll see. We'll see how we could use it to count stuff above a certain amount rather than just counting. So anyway, so we're going to say count equals count plus 1. Yeah, this could also be written in Python as count plus equals 1. And these do the same thing. So I'm just going to do it that way. I just feel it's a nicer way to see it. Again, I want to make sure I've got my comments, and it's nice and easy when you're writing a program to do it without jump back and do stuff. Remember, in the exam, you're going to be writing on paper, unless you're certain lucky students that have computers. So, and this is, hopefully you can remember from last time, a for loop is actually called a controlled loop. From 0 to 4. And remember, the 5 is not included. And we're going to add to the list. And then at the end, we want to print if there are count, put it in the curly brackets, accounts. Okay, so this is how your length function effectively is going to work when you do length of array. And again, I need to make sure that I have my comments. Output the result. My comment really is atrocious. Sorry, guys. And this one, let's say we're going to increment count by 1. So honestly, I'm not totally sure how many comments you need when you're doing a single program, but I mean, what's the harm in putting too many is my thinking. So, but I would say, like, for any main section, add in a comment, and then you're not going to get you can't lose marks in the GCSE, but you're not going to not gain the marks in your exam. So this says there are 5 accounts. Now I've messed up my spacing here, but that should now work. Now, like last time, it's very unlikely, especially for counting, that they're going to ask you to just count the number. So in this case, as we've seen, we can manually count the number, and we need it in our for loop anyway, so it doesn't totally make sense to do it this way. But what if they were saying, I want to count the number of accounts which have amounts less than or equal to 100. And again, that's going to be very similar to what we did last time. We are going to add in a, can anyone remember what an if is called? It's called a conditional statement. And in this case, that's going to equal an if. And we're going to say if my accounts x contains a value which is greater than or equal to, so notice I said greater than or equal, oh sorry, no, I said less than, stupid teacher, less than or equal to 100. So only then will we count it. And this would make a lot more sense in an exam situation. So I can't imagine they just ask you to count the number. I think they're more likely to ask you to count something above or below a certain amount. See if it works. What did I do? Greater, less than, not supporting variances of list and int. If, oh my god, I forgot my x. How bad is that? Okay, so if my account x is less than, so notice my accounts is the whole array, and what I was asking it is the whole array less than 100? And it says, I don't know how to compare I don't know how to compare a list to a number. That makes no sense to me as a computer. And so it's because I forgot to take the individual values. Let's try again. Yay, there are 3 accounts. Let's double check. So we said greater than or less than or equal to 100. So 100, 50, and 6. That's 1, 2, 3. So yay, successful. Alrighty, apologies for the stupid mistakes, but I'm going to leave it in because I think that stupid mistakes show you that we basically all make stupid mistakes and we just got to figure it out as we go. Okay, thank you very much. See you next video.